Hello everyone, we're going to make some dinner, and what we're having for dinner is ice cream. We're going to have the Ninja Creami, which I absolutely love that machine. So this time I'm going to have what I would consider kind of like having a payday bar. It's going to be caramel ice cream with some peanuts, and that way it kind of like emulates a payday. So I've already made my base, and it's, going to be in the recipe down there. Some of the items you can also go purchase, and I'll get a commission, but no extra cost to you. That way we can have free recipes going all around that are healthy for you and keeping you all good. We're going to start with just defrosting this a little bit. Just giving it a little bit of warm water just to get it off the edges. I wait for my water to get a little warmed up. Okay, so just a little bit on the edges. You don't even need to do this, but I like it because that way it gets it off of that. But if you eat your ice cream nice and slow, it'll eventually just melt off the edges anyway. And I do like to take my time with it, with my little spatulas. That should be pretty good. And here. And for our mix-ins today, we are going to add a date. So we're gonna have a date. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it into little pieces and then roll them up so that they're kind of like chewy. That way they're kind of like I'm having little, chewy caramel bits in there. And half of my mix-ins I like to put into the actual mix-in of the ice cream, and half of it I like to top it with, just because I don't know how much it mixes it sometimes in there. Sometimes it obliterates it and sometimes it doesn't. And so I'm just gonna cut them into little bits and squish them up. And that way we have a chewy little nougat kind of thing. And we're gonna have some cacao nibs and some peanuts. We need 2 teaspoons of peanuts, and this is a 2 teaspoon measurement right here. I'm gonna crush these up a little bit. I'm also gonna warm them up in the microwave just a little, just to release that aromatic. So we'll get this going over here in the meantime. And if you ever think about getting a Ninja Creami, I highly recommend it. And I also highly recommend to get the big one because you're gonna love it. I bought the big one and then I was like, that's huge. I don't need that big old thing. And then I got the small one and I was like, I'm gonna need the big one. So we just put it in there very easily. Making these is very simple. The prep is really easy, and then once you're gonna do the mix-in, super easy. And you're not churning or anything. I mean, it's all doing it for you. It's like so nice. And it makes, the healthy stuff so just nice. Not having to worry about what it is. You're making it yourself. And you can make tons of them. You can buy extra ones of these things and just have them in a freezer, and you like all, let's say, vanilla, and then you can just add different mix-ins, changing them up to being peanut butter or whatever you want it to be. But I make mine one at a time just because that's the way I like it. Anyways, put that in there. We're going to say full, and we're going to do light ice cream on the first run. So that's done its thing. And then we're going to add a little bit of water and rerun it. The next time we're going to rerun it on respin on regular ice cream. That's the consistency that I have found that works usually the best. And then we'll do the mix-in. So we put it back in. We say full. It's already on regular ice cream. And we'll do a respin. Okay, so we've done our second one. Now it's a little bit more creamy. And so, like I said, we took some of the little dates and rolled them into little balls so that they're more like caramelly kind of. Take my spoon and scoop it out a little. Look at that, it's already really nice and creamy. And make a center hole, and we'll add the mix-ins. Push it in there a little. Then we just do full. And mix it. It'll go a little slower so that you can mix in a little yummy soup. Alright, so here we go. And I have a plethora of spoons because I'm still trying to find the perfect spoon. I want it to be kind of like the spoon that you have like when you have ice cream at the ice cream shop. You know, they have the plastic ones, but then that's not long enough. So I got the longer one that's plastic and it kind of works, but then like you want to get the edges off of it as well. So sometimes I'll actually sit there eating with 3 spoons. So far I have found that this little one is my favorite just because it has a little bite. So that way you're not having a giant spoon. All right, so that looks pretty good, huh? Grab some of this stuff that got on the top and put it back in there. Have a private moment licking my spoon. Look at this beautiful ice cream. It's starting to look so yummy. And look at that. I've got a beautiful, yummy ice cream. We'll give it a little taste. With the peanuts and everything. Oh yeah. And the little dates that are chewy. Payday. That is good. Under 300 calories for this whole thing. I'll put the recipe on there. Delish and Nutrish. Enjoy.